So, in this video, I'm going to discuss the fifth chakra. The fifth chakra. So, if you've watched the video like previous to this, the fourth chakra, you're welcome to watch the fifth chakra. Or if you already have awareness and like know like how the fourth chakra works, you're welcome to watch the fifth chakra. But the fifth chakra, so what is like the fifth chakra? The fifth chakra has all to do with vibrations, vibes. And as you can see in the title, I've said like the invisible. Like when a person reaches the state of the fifth chakra, they become aware of, or they become more in tune with that which is not visible, that which is beyond like the limited senses. Because now invisible forces, because when you step into the fourth chakra, or the fourth chakra, you become aware of auras. And in the fifth chakra, you can like become aware of this force that is interacting with you, the invisible, I call it the invisible, like this force which is interacting with you. And that force has many names: the divine feminine, the divine masculine, whatnot. Like many names, the Holy Spirit. So, and it has all to do with vibration. Now, what is the purpose of the fifth chakra? The fifth chakra is there to set you up so that you can, you know, finally enter into um, into like your rightful throne, which is the sixth chakra. So the fifth chakra is there to like prepare you to like cleanse, because the fifth chakra is it has a very like high like degree, or like high demands of like purification, like spiritual purity. The fifth chakra has all to do with like purity. It is a chakra that is hard on purity, like being pure, spiritually pure, doing your meditations, doing your prayers. And actually, when you hear prayers, previously meditation, like the fourth chakra has all to do with like silent prayer, which I equate with meditation. Meditation is when you can like sit and just listen to the thoughts as they come and go, and still sit there as a brick without like moving a single muscle, and you just go in and you know experience the self. Now that's meditation. But that's kind of like associated with the fourth chakra. The fifth chakra is a little bit more intense. Like in the fifth chakra, when you're vibrating high on the fifth chakra, you cannot do like sitting meditation, like just sit and do this. No, because you're working with high energies, like literally vibrations. And what when you hear vibrations, like vibrations, vibes, like when you speak, it creates sound waves, vibrations. So it vibrates. Now you would understand like the importance of vocabulary. Like the speech and words you use, they all carry a deep like significance, like kind of like ish. That's kind of like a way to see it. But if we go more into like the spiritual and keep it spiritual, because like but your language, your vocabulary has so much like to do, like the words you use, how you use your words, like if you use uplifting words or if you use words that tear down others. Now those words you may think like it doesn't mean that much, like I can say whatever I want, but it has a great significance because they're going to lower your vibration, like take you down, prevent you from going that up because and the fifth chakra is very high on like vibration, respect, and even like spiritual purity because it is also in the fifth chakra that people become very like self-conscious and consciously aware of like what they're putting in their bodies because the fifth chakra has that high like demand, like because any practitioner when they like reach the level of the fourth chakra, if they want to progress to the fifth chakra, it is a conscious choice that they make, like they've previously been meditating, that's certain, like 100% guaranteed, like they've previously had this wanting to like open the higher chakras and have them like not just open but expanded and like working with them and making them like their like main chakras to because everyone can have main chakras, like main chakras are the chakras that are the most powerful in you. So a person who can like does those meditation like in the fourth chakra can like prepares himself for like the fifth chakra, which is more vibrating. Now, this fifth chakra has a lot to do with like religion, religious practices. This is when people start to like build mosques and like, churches and all that because it's now not anymore silent meditation. The fifth chakra has all to do with the vocal, the vocal cords, all that is speech and all that has to do with like the all that is speech but slightly into the invisible, but already the practitioner is aware that there is this force, this invisible force that I am constantly interacting it with, like so the invisible is kind of like ish, and then there is a high longing for like stepping into one's like rightful throne, one's sixth chakra, like to actually go there and like sit, like like finally coming home from a long journey and going to one's rightful like throne and actually sit there and see like what's up here, like what are my duties, what are my callings. So when the practitioner kind of like enters or chooses to awaken the higher chakras, it I can now say with certainty that it does not happen with coincidence. Like no, 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 not at all. Like you would be aware that this is a process that you want to like take on to the next level. So it does not happen by chance. Like you can be like born even like spiritually or like very in tune, but if it can kind of like slow down, but either way you would make the choice consciously because these are like your meditations, because when you choose to like tune in with your fifth chakra, it has certain demands, meaning that spiritual purity, like keeping one's spiritual routines up and actually having them working good is one good thing, but spiritual purity and um like transcendent speech and spiritual purity, transcendent speech that elevates and not like breaks down, because it is so important, like the vibes, what you speak is so powerful, it's so powerful, like you can say something to someone and you can break them down to like tears, and that's very cruel, like so so speech is so important, but as you work with the fifth chakra, you also become resistant to like the speech of others, to like what others say to you. You know, when someone hates you, they can call you whatever, like bad word they toss at you. But if you're very like grounded in the fifth chakra, you, it doesn't phase you at all. You just feel kind of like ish, but kind of like that. But it has a lot to do with speech, and like transcendent speech. And as you like work with the fifth chakra, you would instantaneously, even if you've never learned prayer in your life, you will enter what is called you know, the spiritual followers, bench. You will enter that like bench or bus, the spiritual followers bus, meaning when you like evolve your fifth chakra, you will suddenly just like that wake up and perhaps speak in tongues, have the abilities to speak in tongues, like suddenly talking a language that is completely foreign to you, even praying in another language, because now you're getting in tune with vibrations, like, but it demands first like spiritual purity, moral purity, which is all like spiritual, and like transcendent speech that uplifts, the wanting to like be this force of will that can like uplifts people and not like tears them down. So that wanting has to be like inherent for you to even progress with the fifth chakra. As you progress, you learn like, you know, those like speaking in tongues, the invisible, like, you know, the Holy Spirit. You become very much like a seeker. Like previously, I can even show like the difference of like what you now like tap in more to. Like previously, if you were like seeking a lot, like, you know, gurus, asanas, now you will be very drawn to like the main religions, you know, the established religions, because there are people exercise a lot with the fifth chakra vibration. So praying a lot, praying is also something you're going to learn because your chakras, sometimes you can just like have the natural instinct to pray. You can speak in tongues, and what you're doing when you're speaking in tongues, you're actually praying just like that, just from the Holy Spirit. You're praying from the Holy Spirit if you are a Christian, but you're praying from the source energy itself. Like the source energy is in you, and it is kind of like praying because it needs like daily prayers, like, you know, to purify the spirit, because as you are like out there, you pick up energies, good, bad, positive, negative. So the inherent like practice of prayer will be like in engraved in the soul, like instilled in the soul, and you would like, you know, pray a lot, and like be very vocal and very in tune with like the opposite sex, even like the divine feminine or divine masculine, as many like associate this with. And as you progress, you kind of like get more and more like near your rightful throne, but you would also become aware of angels. Angels is also a big theme. The Holy Spirit, angels, like, you know, biblical passages will highly resonate with you as you step into like the fifth chakra, because this one has all to do with the truth, like the real truth, and is very near enlightenment, you know, the like end of this whole adventure that was a great ride from like the root, second, the heart, like it is nearing the end, and now it's kind of like revelation. So revelation, and you would kind of like have these like feelings of like perhaps the end of the world, the apocalypse, if you're not like highly, like if you're not grounded. But what you have to do is be be centered, like be centered in faith, Do not like search, is this faith right for me? Am I Christian? Am I Muslim? Am I Buddhist? Am I Hindu? Am I this, that, that? No, forget all that. Because when once you enter like the fifth chakra, it is vibration. Vibration is the code. Like you don't need to be like a follower of any religion, of any code, of any like Illuminati. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of like fun to study what they show up. But all you have to know is vibration as you enter the fifth chakra, meaning praying with your tongue, and actually using the spirit to uplift, not to tear down, to love, not to like break. You have to consciously use the spirit, emit your love, put your love out there in the world. Now, previously in the fourth chakra, when you were like sitting only like this, that's kind of like feeling your love and being like warped in your love. But now in the fifth chakra, it has all to do with projecting your love, actually going out and saying I love you. Meanwhile, the fourth chakra is kind of like I am in love. The fourth chakra is I am in love. And the fifth chakra is more like I love you. And when you love someone, you have to go and put it out there like I love you. So it's kind of like that. Words that uplift, and vibration. And in males, it can even be noticed that when they reach the level of the fifth chakra, the voice kind of like starts to like happen, like deeper voice, like going up, down, like kind of like ish, depending on how they're spiritually like in aligned with themselves, like with source energy. So purity is a big thing. Purity, eating right foods and all that. Like the fifth chakra has to do with like the angels of purity, like the angels of purity. And these angels of purity are like in like the Bible, I think, like the seraphs, like the burning angels of purity. Like they kind of like if you believe in like Hinduism, these are the angels that burns karma. They literally like burn all that is not authentic. So once you step in the fifth chakra, burning of karma happens, like literally burning. Like the authentic self has to emerge. The authentic self has to emerge. It's a big team. And the invisible, the Holy Spirit, and being like having this force like guiding you. Uh, so it is a big team. It is a big team. And that'll be kind of like it for this video. If you have questions, like just post them below. Otherwise, you're happy to do whatever you want to, like subscribe, I don't know what. But if I so get the insight, I might do an update on this, like, and that'll be like it. That'll be it. And I'll close up with some like avatar Korra, uh, music.